So I heard you graduated. Okay, we could do that. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel for the returning family members. Yes, hi fam. For those who are new, welcome. My name is itsijf, aka It's Just Fanta, and today we're going to be talking about postgraduate, I guess, adventures you can take on once you have graduated from school. So, with that being said, welcome to Sunday session. Every Sunday I try to have tea. I know it sounds weird, but for me, tea really calms me down. For me, when I got my undergraduate degree, I jumped right into graduate school. I'm not saying it was a mistake, but I felt like if I would have taken a break, think about my actual future and what I actually wanted, I don't think I would have taken that path to graduate school. Just my opinion. Everyone is different in how they pursue their life, but for me, I will say this, and this is the first time I think I'm saying this on camera. I did the whole graduate school thing because I thought it was nice to have a second degree and pursuing a second degree. For me, I felt like I wanted to pursue something that I thought would be worthy or worth it, but now I'm kind of looking at myself like, I hope it's worth it, because now I have 2 degrees and a bunch of loans. I have a bunch of loans. So, yeah, take a break. It might not be the advice that you want to hear or that you have been hearing while you were in school, but taking a break is very necessary. You need your brain cells to kind of recuperate after it's been through 4 years or 2 years, whichever one people are going to. This is for all graduates, by the way, whether you're getting your associates, bachelor's, or master's. I stopped at master's. I don't know what the PhD, game looked like, but I'm pretty sure it's very taxing, like the other processes that we've been through, or I've been through, or you've been through. I'm gonna just say we, family, we been through. Take a break, stay at home, sleep in, eat Chinese food. I'm from New York City, so Chinese food is like on every corner. Just take a breather. Take a breather. Yeah, get lazy. For me, when I came from school, I definitely didn't do anything for like 2 months. I was going a bit crazy because I'm like, how come I'm not getting any of the jobs that I apply for? Hello, I have a degree and it's a prestigious school. It's not an Ivy League school, but it's prestigious. Where my jobs at? Where they at though? Welcome to the real world. 2. Let's go with number 2. Get a job. It doesn't have to be a job that's necessarily in your field. Just get a little side hustle. Or actually, get a job if you can in your real field. For me, when I graduated, I applied for a lot of, a lot of magazine work and a lot of journalism work because I was an English major, but no one called me back. I think I had one. If you're in the STEM category, so, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. If you're in that category, you're probably going to be guaranteed a job right off the back. If you're not in that category and you're in my situation, the artsy people, the arts, honey, you better get you a YouTube channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, get you a job. Again, get you a nice little job that pay a little something, a little part-time gig while you actually... A lot of people that I know, a lot of adults that I know who are college educated, a lot of them don't work in the fields that they have their degrees in. So don't ever be afraid to kind of change the path of what you know to what you can know. That's kind of where I'm at, because... For me, I want to do this journey with you all because I want you guys to see where I'm at, because I'm as human as you all, and this is kind of where I have to, document it, but that's kind of the field that I kind of want to be in anyway. I want to be an investigative journalist, and I'm going to keep saying it until it becomes true. They say speak it into existence and it shall happen. So they say. Next. 3. Volunteer at some of the organizations you want to work for, if that sounds weird. So, for example, I want to be in the journalism world, right? I haven't had the best luck with job applications because from what I've heard, A lot of them are based on algorithms. So volunteer. For me, I'm going to be an investigative journalist. I've done applications, but I haven't had much luck. Fine. What I've been doing is, and it's been looking a little, a little okay for me, is reaching out to organizations that I want to work for. Like small organizations. So like small newspaper companies or institutes where they would take me in. I'm not knocking on Vice or BuzzFeed like, hey, I want to volunteer here, because 9 times out of 10, they probably are not going to be taking volunteers. Either you're working or you're not. And for me, again, I've applied to these places, but I haven't gotten any jobs, which is okay. Start small. Build your resume over. Because one thing that has to be known is your resume from when you were in college and your CV, they don't matter. And I know we have worked hard to get there. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Sleepless nights, organizations that giving your whole, life to. And then when you come into the real world, they're like, and? You was the president of what? And? No one is respecting your gangster, but that's okay. Because you about to re-up. You about to be updated, okay? So volunteer at any organization that you think is fit for you. Again, I'm in the arts, so I always try to find the arts. One of my favorite art programs that I want to volunteer for this coming fall. January. We're in January. One of my favorite organizations that I want to volunteer for is the WEEN Network. WEEN, WEEN. And it's like a women empowerment network for like black women or women of color, I think. And if I can't get my foot into the door in one way, I'm going to do it another way. And that other way is going to be through volunteering. And remember, when you do volunteer, it's only a few amount of hours that you're dedicating yourself to. Again, like I said with the whole get a job thing, get a part-time gig so you can have money for, travel, eating, outfits. Because you don't want to go to these places looking busty and hungry and no commute. And remember, you do want to go to these places. You don't want to go to these places. Remember, like I said, you have a little part-time gig, or if you're lucky, you have parents who are looking out for you, or a sugar daddy, or sugar mama. Y'all, if you can find a platonic sugar daddy or mama, if you've got a sugar daddy who is platonic, and he has friends who also want to be platonic, you better message me in the comments, but comment or message me, okay? Security, hello, let's secure the bag for 2K19. No, but seriously, have a little part-time gig, have some money on the side where you can commute, eat, and also look good. Because I would hate for me to give you guys this advice and you go into a volunteering, place, and you look dusty, you look hungry, and you probably don't know how to get there and back. Remember, when you're volunteering, you're giving yourself to these people and this organization 100%. You have to work hard, and as you work hard, I'm pretty sure people are going to notice who you are. They're going to take note, and from that point on, you don't know what that next step can lead to. It can be the dream job that you ever wanted, that you always wanted, or it can lead to you getting closer to what you want, or it can also lead to you probably changing your mind and again going in a different directions, which is okay. God. 4. Number 4 is what I did. I'm gonna throw it out there. Catch it if you want. Grad school. Now, grad school is not for everybody. This is quite interesting, but people who are in the arts actually pursue their postgraduate degrees in the arts. Again, for me, I have my MA. For me, I went to an MA program in the city here, New York City here. I met people who are also in the arts program, who are graduates, and some of them already had like law degrees, some of them had MBAs, but for some reason they also wanted to get another degree in the arts. Again, going to grad school is not for everybody. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Because you have to figure out where that money is coming from, unless you're going to enter a PhD program where they do pay from the master's to the doctoral degree. If you're lucky to do that, do that. If that's what you want to do that. Again, depending on what field you want to work in, you might need a master's degree. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of people don't need master's degrees because, how do I put this? Well, maybe I'm lying. I guess if you want to be a, you know, a PhD holder, a professor, you do need you know, a postgraduate degree. But if that's not your field, then don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. But again, if you want to be like moi and, you know, pursue your postgraduate degree, then do so. The only reason I entered a graduate program is, well, I thought with the master's degree, I'll get, a lot of times people are promised, we're told mostly through society and I guess from my family members, more money through more degrees. I personally think we live in a society now where, I'm not saying degrees don't matter, because I'm going to have kids and I want them to go to school. I want them to at least have their bachelor's degree. Going to a big university taught me a lot about myself, a lot about other people, and just the society overall. So yes, I'm not saying cut school out, because there's enough idiots in this world already, okay? Even though when you go to school, you can still meet idiots there and they can be your professors. Like the guy who wrote the Turner Diaries. I don't know why I'm going through this. Turner Diaries is basically like a white supremacist book. And he was this, I think the guy was a eugenics or a physics teacher at a university in Colorado. Let's get off this topic. I don't want to go there today. My point is, university, going to school, post-high school is great if you can. Because again, you don't have to be, you don't have to have a degree to be smart. I know plenty, if not thousands of human beings who have not stepped into a university and they beating the kids who have gone to university. I'm just saying. No shade, but all the shade, honey. I sound like Tasha K with Unwind with Tasha K. Shout outs to Miss Tasha and congrats on her pregnancy. And I thought I was going to get a huge scholarship with my postgraduate degree. They only gave me 30%. I had to fund the other 70%. Yeah. Honey, Sally me and her, we finna be like this for the next few years. Even though I don't think I should pay for school because I'm just so special with my little nappy hair. But yes, again, research your school. Make sure that the financial aid that they give you is good enough for you or good at all, okay? You want to be in a place where you are taken care of in a way that you think is fit for you. Look for scholarships. They exist out there. Grants too, okay? Grant scholarships. Try to avoid the loans as much as possible. Unless you're in a really tight space and you haven't done much research, then go for it. But if you can avoid it, do it. And I know you can avoid it because after I signed up for my loans, I started to see grants, of course, obviously. When I fine, just give me all this money, even though I'm going to have to owe it back with interest. I started to see grants that cover people like me, aka women, first graduates, blah, 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 blah. Do the research out there. I'll try to link some stuff below to help you guys out. But yeah, that's another thing you can do right after graduation is go to grad school. Again, a lot of people like being in that whole, I mean, for me, I definitely like being in a place where I feel like I'm constantly thinking or being very cognizant and always like, just kind of being aware and just building off of what I already know. And I think that's what graduate school did for me. And I met really wonderful people through graduate school. And I hope, we can always just build from that point on. I'm talking about my teachers and some people that I met as friends there. Again, great experience. And for me, I did it in 1.5 years. Naturally, people are told 2 years, but for me, I just could not afford another semester at my school. It's too expensive, way too expensive. And I think the scholarship that they gave us was ass. It was whack. And I was able to do it within 1.5 years because when you put your mind to something, you can do it. Trust me. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. All right, number 5. Internships. Yes, honey. Internships. Now, internships usually are natural, natural when you're in school. When you're a student, and a lot of organizations are looking for students or people in general to work for them, the internship route is one of the greatest ways to get a job, because once you work there for like a semester or a summer, whatever the case may be, you keep the ties pretty close. You're doing a great job. If you're lucky, you can actually email your old boss back or your old manager, supervisor, and ask them if there are any positions open for actual part-time or full-time gigs. Now, if you didn't do that during your undergraduate years, I'm here to let you know that you still have time. You know, even if the application or the internship that you're looking for says looking for rising juniors or seniors, girl, you better grab onto it. Okay? A lot of people don't graduate on time, no way. A lot of people, I said that mad shady, no way. A lot of people, you know, you're still in that spirit and in that atmosphere of I'm still a student once you graduate. I believe so. I mean, I think that's how I still carry myself even a year after graduating. So don't let that stop you. I let some of those applications stop me because I saw those keywords, rising senior or rising junior. And I know friends of mine who still applied and they got positions. I personally know 2 people who applied for positions that specifically didn't want postgraduate students, but they still applied and they're a good match. Once you get you an interview, that means you have gotten your foot through the door. All you have to do now is, you know, convince them that you are the perfect person for the job. Remember, internships are still looking for young people. And again, sometimes disregard the words and what they're looking for. Do you want this job or not? Do you want this internship or not? If the answer is yes, you're going to apply. And once you get an interview, you're going to show them why they need to hire you or even consider you. I hope that makes sense to most of you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Well, guys and gals and non-binary, because all people are welcome on my channel, of course. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about these ideas. I always want to hear from y'all. I don't know. Let's engage, baby. Let's do this. Let's talk to one another. Congratulations to everyone who have graduated, who's going to be graduating, who think they're going to be graduating. Nonetheless, you know, I am wishing nothing but good vibes for the new coming year for everyone, whether that's school, career, volunteering, not doing shit. I get it. Okay? But thank you again for watching. I appreciate all the love, the watch, the views. And again, let me know what I can do to make this conversation even better. What are some things that I missed out that some of you have did and think are, you know, valuable to other people? Share in the comments below, okay? Again, thank you, fam, and I'll see you next Sunday.